Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's your boy Will J. Let's talk about some shenanigans. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty just dropped, and while we're all drooling over what next commander we want to build around or what chase rare or chase mythic we want to crack open in our packs, today I'm gonna switch gears a bit. I want to talk about my top 7 common or uncommon cards that I think you might want a copy of. I know I usually do deck techs and stuff like this, but I just felt like trying something new today. So I'll be going over my top pick per color, and then a colorless card, and finally we'll end with something multicolor. So if you like this or want to see more of this kind of content, let me know with a like and a comment, and hey, a subscribe would be awesome too. So let's kick things off with white. This might sound lame, but the card I'm most excited for is Spirited Companion. It's a 2-mana value 1/1 dog that replaces itself. It's an enchantment creature which can sometimes be relevant in decks with white, but white is also the best blink color. Wall of Omens sees a lot of play, and rightfully so. This is a version of it that can attack, which means it can hold equipment, get sword triggers, and plus it's like too insignificant to eat real removal. So it's probably gonna stick around until somebody wipes the board. So I'm all in for the puppers, and I think you should be too. For blue, I'm going with Replication Specialist. I haven't figured it out yet, but this guy feels like a problem. And I just can't put my finger on it, but reading his ability text, he seems like something you can break. We can play fair and like double up our mana rocks for 2, or maybe we cheat something in and copy that for 2. This guy has potential, and I think a card will be printed soon that'll just like break him, if that card doesn't already exist. For black, if I had to choose, I'd go with Dockside Chef. Nowhere near as good as the other guy on the dockside, but he's a sacrifice outlet, and while 2 mana for a card sounds a little steep when you're in black, it's the new going rate, I guess. At least it's repeatable, and if you have tokens, the chef can serve them right up. This isn't a home run, but hey, it's decent. For red, I'm going with Experimental Synthesizer. It doesn't look like much, but Ichor Wellspring sees a lot of play for good reason. Sure, this is restricted only to red, but red generally cares about artifacts. You're likely not gonna activate its ability because you're gonna be abusing this some other way. Getting an impulse draw on top of whatever it is that you're doing gives this card some pretty good value for 1. For green, I was choosing between a few cards, but in the end, I went with Tamiyo's Safekeeping. It costs half a Heroic Intervention, and I know Heroic Intervention like protects all your stuff, but usually when I've seen that card get played, it's to be able to save a key piece. And this does just that, for half the mana. Pretty good. Hexproof and Indestructible is as close to untouchable as you can get, so yeah, Tamiyo's Safekeeping for me is a strong card. For colorless, I went with Circuit Mender. And this seemed like a no-brainer, honestly. That's a lot of value for just 3 mana. And it's on a decent body. You block with it, hope it dies. You sacrifice it for value, or, you know, it doesn't even need to die. It just needs to leave the battlefield. What? Come on now. This could have been blue. I'm kidding. Anyway, last for multicolored cards, let's go with Colossal Sky Turtle. So disregard for a second that this is a creature. This is essentially an uncounterable bounce spell or an uncounterable regrowth at instant speed. So that's pretty good. No one's gonna sing songs about how good this turtle is, but these are the kind of glue cards or utility cards that just help hold the deck together. It's removal, it's recursion, it's protection, it's an evasive body that protects itself. It's good. It's a good card. And that's it for the video. Lots of common and uncommon treasures in Kamigawa, but for me, these are my top 7. What do you guys think? If you love the list, if you hate the list, let me know in the comments and share it with your friends too, because I mean, we're all just friends here, right? Right? See you, pals.